Okay, Natasha, thanks for calling in. You're our first celebrity caller of the new era. All the best.
Okay.
Cut
Thank
the
you.
tape.
Shalom.
Shalom to you.
Cut the tape.
Hello?
Who's there?
Hello?
Shabbat shalom.
Who's
Hello?
this?
Hello,
Is
is this Robert Davi?
Robert Davi, yes. And who is this?
This is Tim Heidecker, host of Office Hours Live. We are
That's a good
live,
question.
and we are on the air right now.
Hey, it's Vic here. How you doing, Robert?
All right, can you hear okay?
It's a little choppy. Where
Might
are you
be the
calling
rain.
from? The underground bunker? So how far underground are you, Robert?
I'm not really underground, so to say, but I've got a moat around the house.
Perfect. Now,
And,
Robert, what are you
I've
doing
got,
to protect yourself and your family from the oncoming the pandemic that we're living through right now? Anything specific you're doing differently that you can advise us on?
I think everybody's doing the same thing. I mean, you stock up on the things you need, and to be very cautious. I've got, in all the cars, I've got I've got a bunch of the dial soaps. I've got the wipes. I've got the hand sanitizers. I've got the masks. And who knows?
Did you?
You just kind of, and I keep a distance. I like, even when I drive, I do this. I keep car length away from other cars. I don't like to be. I don't need to be the first guy. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Did you
Keep
bleach
a car
your
length
moat?
away from everybody else.
Did you bleach your moat?
Oh, did you bleach your moat? Our co-host Doug Lucenhop's asking. I don't know what that means.
Well, he's got a moat,
would-
and the moat could be breeding.
It's got fire around it.
You'd kill the
It's
animals
a moat of
inside.
fire.
Oh, the moat is on fire. I understand. How
Yes.
how put at ease and rest assured were you after the president's speech the other night?
Well, I thought it came. Look, I'm a pragmatic guy. I'm a huge supporter of the president. I wasn't crazy about the speech, to be honest, and I thought it was came too late.
Yeah.
That's big stuff. I felt 2 months ago they should have closed everything down.
We have it under control. It's going to be just fine.
I think we should call it the Wuhan flu.
Why? Well, okay, let me ask you about this. I don't understand.
Wuhan.
What's wrong with the two words we have
No.
already? What's wrong with Corona or
word?
COVID-19? What's the problem with those two words?
No, what? Because here it is. What's wrong with it? It's a left-wing correct shit. That's what's wrong with it.
But
It's
who
the
cares?
Nile virus, dengue fever. It's the Wuhan flu. Wuhan virus.
Calm down, Robert.
it's
Who
a
cares
specific
where?
thing.
Why does it matter that we identify it from location when we have a better word for it? Isn't that just the evolution of human beings being more, sort of more educated and more respectful? Just because we did something in the past doesn't mean we have to do it now.
No.
Make an argument for why it needs to be
It's not
called
about-
from the
it's not
city
about
it came from.
disrespect.
It is. I know what you people are
It's
doing. It's all
because-
dog whistle. You're saying,
No, it's
wink,
not-
wink,
it's hardly
Wuhan.
that.
Well, it's called
How dare you
Corona.
say
It's
that?
called
It's not
COVID-19.
that at all.
Why can't you just?
It's not that at all.
Yes, it is. Come on, be honest with our
It's
listeners.
not that at all.
Why then? Why do you insist on calling it Wuhan
I'm honest
with a
the
wink?
listeners. I'm honest. I'm totally honest.
Go ahead. Be
I'm
honest
totally
with
honest.
me.
That's why.
Why
Can
call
you
it
tell me
Wuhan?
this?
Why
I'll
call
show
it
your
Wuhan?
listeners- I'll show you and your listeners where CNN, every pundit on CNN called it the Wuhan virus.
Right, and
then
then
all of a sudden, the left got together and said, let's make this an issue and not call it that.
no, listen. You know what happened?
I'll show you.
You know
on
what
Twitter
happened?
then.
The CDC
On
and the
Twitter,
government
at
got involved,
Robert John
and
Davi,
and
I'll tweet this out. so
quiet.
can see
You
it.
quiet.
No, I
Listen to
don't
me.
like bullshit,
Hey,
man.
you're on my show, you son of a bitch. Now listen to me. Now listen. Now shots fired. Listen to me. The scientific community came out and said this is the technical scientific name for this pandemic, this virus. And then why can't we all say, good, now we have a better, more accurate name. We're more educated. This is what we're calling it now. We're being responsible. We're being respectful. This obviously started somewhere. It grew from there, and now it's everywhere. So why can't you just leave the past behind? And your argument about, well, it was the West Nile, then there was the Spanish flu. Why can't things be the way they used to be? Just be more evolved than that, and be more open and honest to the truth. Mr. Davi, with all respect, with all great respect.
No.
And you're using it as a political. You're using it as a political. Whatever. It's a dog whistle.
No, it's
That's
not
all
political.
it is. It is. How do you? This
Can I
gaslighting
ask
son
you
of
a
a bitch.
question? Can I ask you a question?
I'll take any questions. That's what this show
Can
is
I
all
ask
about.
you a question?
No.
All right. Here's my question. In Wuhan, China,
Go ahead.
do they have a biological chemical lab? Do they have that in Wuhan, China?
Let me ask you a question. Does Los
Wait a
Angeles
minute.
does
Answer
Los
my
Angeles
question.
have one?
Then you can ask me. And
Okay,
I'll answer
fine.
You.
I'll take your word
Okay.
on it that they do. And now I'll take your word on it that they do.
Okay. Now, do you know that the sequencing of this Wuhan virus?
Go ahead.
Okay. Do you know that there is I don't know if it's true or not, but I've been hearing things underneath.
You sound like Trump.
That it
A
may
lot
have
of
been
people are
weaponized.
saying.
Wait a minute.
What did you make of Trump last week saying anybody that wants a test will get one?
Anybody that needs a test gets a test.
Huh?
And the tests are beautiful.
Huh?
Look, I think we should have.
Is that
massive
not
testing.
Trump's?
I don't
Is
know
that
why we're
not Trump's?
manufacturing?
Is that not the soundbite that will play until the election? Is that not his? You've done a heck of a job, Brownie. Is that not a disastrous remark from the leader of the free world? Isn't that an illegitimate? Isn't that a disqualifying remark to make for our president in light of all of people suffering and dying and a disease that's out of control? Your remarks, sir.
He said that anyone that wants to be tested could be tested. Is that what he said?
Anybody that needs a test can have a test.
Now that's factually, and he knew that was incorrect, but he didn't want to sound like they had things out of control. He didn't want to sound like that he couldn't deliver, and so he just lied. He made something up, and it created a false sense of where the situation was at the time. Isn't that grossly irresponsible?
Well, yeah. Well, you know what?
But he gets a million
what's
passes.
Irresponsible to me.
He
what's
gets a million.
irresponsible
He
to
gets a
me
million passes. The
No,
apologizing.
I'm not passing anything.
The
I
apologizing
thought
that
the
you
speech
people
was
do
a
for
little
this
bit-
dope, this
I wasn't
oaf.
happy with the speech, totally.
Good.
I gave you that. I felt that we could do more earlier. Are you a globalist?
Am I a glow? No, I don't. I'm not. I'm not a guy that goes with labels. You know.
I've always thought of the importance of communication.
I'm not an ist,
how much
you know?
a part of-
But I'm just asking you, but you put that up. We can have an honest conversation unless you tell me your point of view.
My
I'm
point.
not a globalist. I'll
Listen,
tell you right now.
I am
not
a global.
globalist.
I believe we are live
I
on
was
one
saying, are you
planet. You hear
globalist?
me? I hear we live on one planet that we got to take care of. We got to respect the people. I don't care if they're living down the street from me or they live down in the West Nile village, off the beautiful Nile River. I believe we have an obligation to try to do our best to the human race, to the human condition. And how do we do that? We do fair. We don't do free trade. We do fair trade, Robert. We do fair trade because the reason you're wearing $25 sneakers, the reason you're wearing $25 sneakers, my friend, is because somebody's making them on slave wages. But you don't want to support slavery as long as it ain't no Americans. What you deserve.
No.
That's no.
No, wait. No, don't try to fucking hang me out like this.
I'm not hanging nobody
Don't
out.
hang me out like this without me being. Don't try to make me your pinata. I'm nobody's pinata, Pally.
Hey,
You
listen
got
to
it?
me, Robert.
I'm not your pinata. No.
I'm nobody's
What?
pinata neither now. Now I have great admiration and I've got great respect
I'm not,
for you.
I bet you got some
you wanna
candy in your
say-
gut.
You want to say a few different points. You want to say, and I understand that, but I'm not a globalist, and that doesn't mean I don't want to take care of the planet or I don't want to take care of people in the world, which we do. Not saying that, but I believe that we should have national. I like culture. I like going to Sweden. I like going to Norway. I like going to Africa. I like going to
Antarctica.
the Baltics. I like the different states and the different countries and cultures. I don't want to lose. That's what I'm saying in terms of globalism, and also the globalist. There's a whole other look. This is a real sit down. This is a real sit down conversation because it's a lot more nuanced. Than
Of
a couple
course.
men doing sex
Listen,
fights.
what you and I are doing right now, we're in the virtual boxing ring. We're sparring. We're having fun. We're getting loud. That's the kind of guys we are.
Doing it with love. It's
That
all
was
love.
good.
Love and
It's all
appreciation.
love. All working together towards love.
That's
Yes.
right, Vic.
Look at and this has nothing to do with Alex Jones. I just look at something and look at it because I'm an actor.
Yeah.
I've been in theatrics my whole life, so I look at the drama. I go, what's underneath it? What could be? It's like a think. I've been on Homeland Security Policy Institute at George Washington University since 2002 because I think outside the box. I come up with, hey, you know what? What if?
Yeah.
What if this happened? You know, where normal people may not go to. But anyway, so I think there's something with this virus that we don't know.
Well,
and maybe it's just bullshit, but I get the pressure that, all right?
All right. Listen.
This be a virus targeting out the population.
Send you.
Who knows? I can't say for sure it's not.
Okay, Robert, this was an honor.
Population.
Thank you, Robert. Okay, we just had to kill it.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Robert.
I was wondering what you thought about that $1 trillion bailout that's coming.
That $1 trillion movie's coming. Is he calling back?
Whoa. Hey, Robert. Hey, sorry, the phone cutout was dropping out. Hey, hold on a second. Let me put you on speaker here. That'll work. Okay. Are you there?
Come on. Yeah, I'm here. The fight wasn't finished.
Oh, there
No,
you go.
The fight wasn't finished.
the referee came in and called it. They said it was a draw.
Throw in the towel? Did you throw in the towel like a pussy?
No, how dare you, you son of a bitch! Now listen to me. Here's how this is gonna go. No, we had to move on. Listen, it's a great conversation. You're welcome on any time. I love opposing points of view. It makes the show dynamic and fascinating, and something people have to listen to. They have to be there. But
You know what? I want everybody to go look up the Bob Dylan music video with him.
oh, did you get to work with Bob? He's my hero.
Of course.
I'm like Dylan.
Bob Dylan, Marlon Brando.
What did Dylan say more than 2 words to you, or was he elusive and weird and sort of just like, "Hey, good to meet you. Don't touch me." Yeah.
4 days, 7 hours a day. One of the things
I can't hear you. All the best.
Hey, I'm Doug, man, not
Set this
Bob
up
Dylan.
again, Robert, when we have better Wi-Fi, and we'll talk Dylan, okay?
Thank you, Robert.
Are we off the air right now?
Oh no! Oh, wait,
No, we're not.
I'll go to another room.
Vic, that was Vic really earning his stripes here on the show, getting that happen.
Vic's gone for the next 30 minutes, though. He'll be on the phone with Robert in the back room.
Vic's getting yelled at right now.
Vic's getting
I'm going to need my wife to
scolded.
come by and bring me more T-shirts because I am sweating like a pig. And who knows where this Vic is. But ladies and gentlemen,
Vic is really loud over there.
that was Robert Davi. Look him up. Robert Davi. He's a character actor. Yeah, he was in the Goonies. He was one of the bad guys in the Goonies. You gotta like the guy.
Everything's good. He wants to do an in studio.
Oh Christ! You guys gonna kick my ass?
We should do it in a boxing ring.
Hey, how about me? I think I held my own though, don't you think?
Absolutely.
I didn't clam up.